Folks, AMW-TV is on the air. Here we are, Laurel County Fairgrounds, and there's our #1 contender, legendary Larry D himself. Folks, he is going to be taking on Krutch tonight. Much anticipated matchup here in London, Kentucky. And as we get started off, Larry D, the #1 contender, finds himself in a little bit of trouble. Krutch utilizing some work on the big man's legs. Power lifter, Larry D, absolute monster level strength. Some guy, one of those guys you just don't want to mess with. But when you've got a big guy, no matter how strong they are, if they don't have their legs to stand on, if their feet are not under them, as Krutch takes out the knees of Larry D, you can incapacitate these big guys like Larry D. And Krutch is executing this plan to a T right now as he falls down on the leg, working that knee, that left leg of Larry D in some serious trouble, but Larry D trying to power out of this hold right here. And the legend looks to have beaten his way out of this hold from Krutch. And right back to the knee again. Larry D stumbles into the corner. Krutch with the huge uppercut, knife edge chop on the big man. Going for the Irish whip, but Larry D not having it. Holding on to that rope. Reverses it himself. Setting it up. And did you hear the thud off of that German suplex? The kick to the head. This might be over as quick as it started, folks. And the kick out from Krutch right before the 3 count. Oh my goodness, Larry D with the humongous suplex. Krutch looks up to catch a foot right to the face. Only 2 counts though. Now Krutch back to work pretty quickly, recovers here, utilizing that illegal choke in the corner. The legend just can't seem to catch a break tonight. But you see with Larry D, in an instant, he can turn it around with that strength, his ring prowess. No stranger to a wrestling ring here in Eastern Kentucky, where he comes out on top all the time, it seems. Our #1 contender in Appalachian Mountain Wrestling. Krutch doing his best to keep the big man grounded. Big headbutt from legendary Larry D. Kick to the midsection and a huge clothesline. If Larry D could get the pin attempt here, that might have been it. But fighting through so much in this match in London. Referee on the standing 10 count here. Both men stirring a little bit. Both up to a knee. And we are back at it. Krutch tries to strike first, but he eats a couple, 3 right to the face, 4. And then the blatant rake to the eyes in front of the ref. Ducks through the clothesline. Oh my goodness. Larry D just spiked him like a football. Ref kind of slow to starting that count there. That could have been it, but Larry D absolutely pulling some power moves out and putting Krutch in a bad spot really fast. as he runs right into the turnbuckle, falls down. Krutch climbing up top. What's he going to do here, folks? A swanton bomb on the big man, goes straight for the cover. Could that be it? No, sir. Legendary Larry D with the shoulder up before 3. Krutch goes for another cover quickly, tries to sneak it in there, but Larry D not going to let that happen. And Krutch running his mouth to the ref. He better look out. Larry D stirring. He's up. Big elbows to the side of the head. Looking to take him for a ride. This might be it. Oh my goodness. Good night, Irene. That is it, folks. Legendary Larry D continues his tear in Appalachian Mountain Wrestling with the big win over Krutch here at the Laurel County Fairgrounds, to the delight of the crowd. Hey, you've seen our #1 contender. Let's hear from our champion, who's got a match August 5th in London, but we still do not know who he's going to face. Folks, I'm here with AMW champion and his manager, Phil Phair. Guys, August 5th, London, Kentucky. You guys are signed to wrestle, but I've not heard who your opponent is yet. Do you know who you are facing?
Well, of course we know who we're facing, Nathan. You know why we know? 1, we're smarter than you. But 2, because we picked them. We picked our opponent.
So you picked, you've been facing some pretty good opponents. Is it a top 10 opponent?
Maybe.
Top 20?
Maybe.
Phil, is it even a top 50?
Well, hey, listen, don't worry about where he's at, top 10, 20, 50, whatever, it doesn't matter. All that matters is that our opponent is going to step into the ring with the greatest AMW heavyweight champion of all time, the greatest Appalachian champion in this area, Sexy Stan Sierra, with Phil Phair, and they're going to get a fair deal.
Lemon Juice McGee here, along with Kyle Maggard and John Noble, 2 of AMW's wrestling superstars here at Games and Comics 103 London Shopping Center in London, Kentucky. 5,000 square foot of pop culture awesomeness right here in the heart of London. We're inviting you to come in every single day of the week. Every day of the week, not just one, come in every single day. Spend your cash, buy some stuff, comics, video games, board games, statues, collectibles of all kinds right here. Why would they even argue that?
Tons of Walking Dead merchandise. We've got comics, games, action figures.
Huge selection of previously owned DVDs.
Plus, they're always looking to purchase all your comics, DVDs, and merchandise. How much can I get for that? So come to Games and Comics in London, Kentucky, proud sponsor of Appalachian Mountain Wrestling.
Are you looking for a place to work out? You should try Cats. Membership starting at $30 with family plan options to fit all your fitness needs. Cross training, bodybuilding, powerlifting, kids classes, MMA classes, tanning bed supplements, and trainers available with diets and workout plans customized for you. Cats is located at 441 East Main Street in Hazard. Call them at 487-9661. At Suds Car Wash, you can get your car washed inside and out for $25. Trucks and SUVs, $35. You want to wash and to wax, $75 with full detail starting at $100. Suds Car Wash is located behind Cats on 441 East Main Street in Hazard. For your next event, you need to get up with Little Media Solutions. Live sound, DJ, videography, photography, whatever you need, they can take your event to the next level. You can just call 606-438-0478. Folks, August 5th, Laurel County, Kentucky. These 3 men right here will be taking on Eddie Browning, John Noble, and Kyle Maggard in a 3-on-3 matchup. And
That's called a 6-man tag, idiot, if you didn't know.
Well,
and first of all, you referred to me as your majesty, the monarch of the mountains, the king of the mountains. I told you I was going to do it for weeks on this TV, and I did it. Now let's talk about our partner, Stan Lee, who's normally standing right here. Stan is on a tour across the eastern part of the United States, and he's not going to be in London, Kentucky, but I've got a secret weapon right here in this man. You don't know who that is, do you, Nathan?
Not right on.
And it's none of your business who it is, but he's triple tough. And he's mean and nasty just like me. He's come to East Kentucky to hurt people. Now let's talk about the three heroes of East Kentucky. Kyle Maggard, John Noble, Eddie Browning. All three of them from middle school to high school to college. Great athletes. Champions in every sport they played, including professional wrestling. But when you come to Laurel County, we know that you're double tough. We know that you're great. We know all the people are going to be behind you. We know August the 5th, we're in for a fight. But what you may not realize is with this mystery man right here, and with a very mad Daniel Richards standing over here, and the meanest man you've ever come across in your life, August the 5th is going to be your worst nightmare. The last two times in London, Kentucky, Kyle Maggard found himself laying on the ground as we stomped his brains out. John Noble wants to interfere the last two times there. Now they're going to bring Eddie Browning. I hear them two guys can't even get along themselves. But that's all right. August the 5th, the three of you, you bring everything you got. You come at us with all you have, loaded for bear. Because the three of us are going to be ready. And Daniel Richards has a special word for you, Kyle Maggard.
Kyle, I don't appreciate this shirt. And at the end of the night, you and your two buddies, you will be liberated.
Folks, anticipation's running high for August 5th. This six-man tag matchup. Why is it running high? Take a look back to London, Kentucky, Laurel County Fairgrounds when the Progressive Liberal took on Kyle Maggard. And right after we take a look at this, you will hear from Kyle Maggard.
The referee has called a stop to this matchup. Raise his hand, Stan. Right there's the winner.
He's a real winner.
Right here's the real winner. Hey, John Noble, you and your son here had no business being out here jumping in the ring. Now, August the 5th, just a few weeks away, we're going to be right across this parking lot right there in that building. Saturday night, August the 5th, you're going to get the butt whooping for sticking your nose in our business, because we challenge you to come back and face us right here August the 5th.
You two want to come out here and get involved in my match? You want to triple team me? I got told you I have AMW-TV on YouTube. I'd have buddies here tonight. They're here. So there's you three goose against us three right now. What do you say? Don't be a chicken. Don't be a chicken.
Do you want to see us get back in the ring here tonight? You want it tonight?
Right now! Right now!
Right now, that's what you want. Us three against these three. We're not going to do it. We'll see you August 5th.
Hey wrestling fans, Kyle Maggard here. I'm on vacation in Florida at the moment, but I keep getting emails, messages, Facebook, Twitter, the whole shebang. Everybody from the office of Appalachian Mountain Wrestling want me to touch base real quick. They want a word from me. Big return, August 5th, Laurel County Fairgrounds. Main event, 6-man tag. Me, my buddies, John Noble, Eddie Browning, takes on the progressive liberal Dan Richards, Bo James, and the Destroyer. For months, boys, you've been jumping me, you've been jumping me. You've been jumping my buddies. It's always 3-on-1, 4-on-1. It's never 3-on-3. Odds are even this time. So now we're going to find out who's the better man, or who's the better men, I should say. August 5th, Laurel County Fairgrounds. We send you out-of-staters packing. See you then.
Hey folks, Kevin Stamper at Tim Short Auto Group here in Hazard, Kentucky at Tim Short Ford. We're a proud sponsor of AMW Wrestling. Just want to let everybody know we got some great deals going on in 2016 Ford Focuses. Got 4 in stock left, $199 a month. I repeat, $199 a month. That's a buy. Brand new car, 40 miles a gallon, 5 year, 65,000 mile warranty. Awesome vehicle. If you're looking for a good car, college car, graduation car good on gas to drive to work, come by and see us. Again, brand new car, $199 a month. Stop by and see us today.
Willie's BP on Grapevine is your place to go for all your favorite treats. Get slushies, ice cream, candy, you name it, they have it. Also serving delicious hot food items daily with low gas prices on regular and diesel fuels. Conveniently located on Highway 15 on the Grapevine Straight Stretch, and Willie's BP is a proud sponsor of Appalachian Mountain Wrestling. For your next event, you need to get up with Little Media Solutions. Live sound, DJ, videography, photography, whatever you need, they can take your event to the next level. You just call 606-438-0478. Hey guys, hit us up on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Links are in the descriptions. Folks, here we are. They lock up in a championship matchup, and Stan Sierra throws Brad Thomas clear across the ring. Brad Thomas, heart of a champion, but we will find out if he has what it takes tonight to be the AMW heavyweight champion as he takes on the champ, Stan Sierra. Notice no Phil Phair at ringside, but you will see Phil Phair and Stan Sierra in action August 5th, London, Kentucky, as we get prepared to look at our first trip to Tennessee, Gray, Tennessee. Media circus continues as they follow Appalachian Mountain Wrestling wherever we go, all the way from Norway today as the champ retreats to the ropes there. Brad Thomas trying to go to work there, but referee Jake Booth letting him know, hey, stands in the ropes, you got to back up. Crowd really getting behind Mr. Brad Thomas. Hey, not got the strength of Stan Sierra, as you see right here. Stan immediately going to that arm. Oh, but Brad Thomas, you see the speed, you see the agility, just like his trainer, Ricky Morton. Hey, Thomas has took some time off, but he is ready to get back in the ring, looking for a title here as he stares down the champion. Stan Sierra, like it or not, he has faced all challengers and left one way or another with that Appalachian Mountain Heavyweight Championship. As Brad Thomas gets the side headlock here. Brad Thomas just finding ways to make it work here against the big man, sexy Stan Sierra. He bounces off the ropes, goes for the shoulder block, but there's where that strength comes into play. And there's where the speed and agility of Brad Thomas comes to play. 2 big drop kicks right in a row. Takedown, and now the big man is grounded. Working on the limbs of the bigger man, and that is as good a plan as any. As Stan Sierra gets his foot on the ropes, referee Jake Booth letting him know to break that hold. Stan Sierra having to compose himself against Brad as we move on a little bit in the match here. Sierra's got him against the ropes. Referee calls to let him go. He gets a cheap shot in there. And he is absolutely putting some hurt on Brad Thomas, but he gets around him. We got a monkey flip on the champ there. How about another? There's one for the ride, Stan, and he goes for a ride as Brad Thomas got the big man grounded once again. Working these arm locks. We may see a new Appalachian Mountain Wrestling champion. Stan Sierra is the bigger, stronger guy, but you take out these arms, you really limit what Stan is able to do. Brad Thomas continuing, sticking to his plan as he bounces off the ropes, goes over the top of Stan, catches an elbow and goes flying out on the concrete, and Brad could be in serious trouble as here comes the champ.
Now it's time to go to school, baby!
Ooh, back right into the ring there. Brad has got to get inside the ring because the damage that Stan Sierra can do out there in his world will be way too tough a task for Brad Thomas to overcome as he takes another shot right to the back. Stan Sierra breaking the count there to make sure that the fruits of his labor don't go unrewarded. He wants to win this one in the ring as Brad Thomas fires back from the turnbuckle as we moved ahead in this matchup a little bit. Champ in the turnbuckle. Thomas going for the monkey flip, but scouted again there by the champ. Scouted this time, saw it coming, grabbed a hold of the ropes. Referee Jake Booth go 2 count only on that cover. Stan Sierra pleading for a 3 count. Looked like a legit count to me. Over the elbow to the back of the head there. And what was a promising start for Brad Thomas seems to have, the tide seems to have turned fairly quickly here with the strength of Stan Sierra just wearing down. Here we are, ahead in the matchup a little bit. Stan Sierra with this bear hug. Thomas fighting out of it. But Stan Sierra absolutely flattens him with that shot right to the skull. Champ jawing at the crowd. Goes for the choke right in front of the referee. Brad Thomas has took several big shots to the back as this match has wore on. But he gets a big drop kick, pulls himself up from the ropes. That's the kind of strength that he's got to take at this point. These guys have given just about everything they have tonight here in Gray, Tennessee. Stan Sierra straight into the turnbuckle. Both men on the ground. Brad Thomas stirring, moving a little up to one knee, up to his feet. That could have been what he needed. Stan Sierra with the jawbreaker, though. Evening things up really quick, gaining the upper hand. He's going for the suplex. We got a roll up here from Brad. 2 count only. Comes off the ropes. Big crossbody to the big man. Kicks out. Brad Thomas really feeling it. Taking him off his feet. Another cover. Another kick out. Irish whip into the corner. Brad Thomas jumping over top of the champ. Reeling it. But he takes one right to the face, and good night, folks. You can count to 10 on that one. Stan Sierra, another big win here in Appalachian Mountain Wrestling. But what a performance from Brad Thomas, folks. But that's how this ends tonight. The champ hand held high in victory. But let's talk about August 5th. Laurel County Fairgrounds in London, Kentucky. We have Big Rick Jake Brake and Lemon Juice McGee on the card. John Noble, you know him. Kyle Maggard, Eddie Browning taking on the Progressive Liberal, The Destroyer, and Bo James. You saw that much anticipated 6-man tag matchup. The champion, Sexy Stan Sierra, is in action. We still do not know who he will be facing. Bobby Love in the house. Tons of high-quality superstars. The best wrestling action you can see anywhere in the Appalachians is in Appalachian Mountain Wrestling. So August 5th, London, Kentucky, Laurel County Fairgrounds, Saturday, August 5th. Get out there, spend some time with us, see a great night of wrestling. Let's make wrestling great again.